Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play the Turing Test. So I stopped the recording, I took about 5 minutes, I went and I got me some water, and I came back and I sat down, and I looked at the screen, and I'm pretty sure we can move that in such a way to make that jump. And that'll give us the time to do it. I think. So we're going to try that. If it doesn't work, then I'll just scrap this recording and we'll go from there. We were close. I was too close to it. So let's take this. Let's put this back in case we fall. Yeah, we could totally make that. Oh, sometimes you just get too close, you know? Come on, loading screen. We're so close.
These tests, Ava, they are about us working together. The machine assisting the human. See how much better we work together. As a machine, I can enhance your morality. These tests, Ava, they are about us working together. The machine assisting the human. See how much better we work together. As a machine, I can enhance your morality.
You just said that. But how do we hit that one? Oh. Herder. Imagine this is the way out. We'll need to get that other one working first. Okay. So let's follow this one, and that one needs to be the green one. Oh. How? Oh, I guess my controller died. Hang on a second. I got a plug. I'm ready. I'm ready for this eventuality. Gamepad has been lost. We found it. We're good to go. Okay. So this one needs to be green. Well, where can I put this blue one? Hang on. I think I got this. Well, shoot. So now this one needs to be green as well. And that one just needs to be hit with us on it. So is that the only one that needs to be green? Okay. I think I've got this one. So this one needs to be purple. This one needs to be purple. This one needs to be green. That should do it. I think. Or will they constantly be? There need to be some semblance of these correlating colors. Okay, so those two are facing each other right now. So they need to be purple and purple. So they'll be in sync. Right? And then this one needs to be green. Got it. It's just gonna take me a minute to figure it out. Alright, I think I got it. I think I got it. Oh wait, we should probably move over first though. I'm smart. Hey, we did it.
Are we still friends, Ava?
We're colleagues, Tom.
Close colleagues?
Work colleagues.
It seems mean. You're gonna hurt poor Tom's little feelings. Oh, what's this way? Oh, okay. What? That's so annoying. So, what's this way? Oh. Okay. To what end? Tom, where you going? Whoops. Well, I guess that might work. Okay. We're halfway there.
Ava, I don't wish to be heavy-handed. The severity of your actions here are immense. Selfish action could create an extinction event. Do you understand? Ava?
I get it.
I didn't see a square one. Huh. Okay. So, I don't think that'll fit into the other ones, since it's square and they are round. Can we break out that window? No. So again, I'm at a loss. There's nothing else we can really do here. I mean, nothing else that I obviously see that we can do. Maybe we have to come back to this one just like the other one. Am I crazy? I can't believe that worked. Searle. Thought experiments are important because a lot of the time... page 1. A lot of the time you can't carry out the actual experiment, and this is true not only in philosophy, but in science as well. So when Einstein said, imagine that you're sitting on a beam of light going into outer space, well, that's a thought experiment. He wasn't going to say, let's get on a beam of light. Of course, you miss the point if you say, well, we'd fall off, or it would be too cold. So thought experiments are always useful, and you test your concepts by imagining what it would be like if such and such. Let's start over. So, thought experiments are always useful, and you test your concepts by imagining what it would be like if such and such were the case. Well, in this particular case, I imagine what it would be like if I followed a program for answering questions in Chinese and giving back answers in Chinese, even though I don't understand a word of Chinese. And that was a very useful thought experiment because it enables us to see that computation by itself isn't thinking. Consciousness exists only insofar as it's experienced by a human or animal subject. Okay, now grant me that consciousness is a genuine biological phenomenon. While all the same, it's somewhat different from other biological phenomena, because it only exists insofar as it is experienced. However, that does give it an interesting status. You can't refute the existence of consciousness by showing that it's just an illusion, because the illusion/reality distinction rests on the difference between how things consciously seem to us and how they really are. But where the very existence of consciousness is concerned, if it consciously seems to me that I am conscious, then I am conscious. Exactly. You can't make the illusion/reality distinction for the very existence of consciousness the way you can for sunsets and rainbows, because the distinction is between how things consciously seem and how they really are. Consciousness is a biological property, like digestion or photosynthesis. Now, why isn't that screamingly obvious to anybody who's had any education? And I think the answer is these twin traditions. On the one hand, there's God, the soul, and immortality that says it's really not part of the physical world. And then there is the almost as bad tradition of scientific materialism that says it's not a part of the physical world. They both make the same mistake. They refuse to take consciousness on its own term as a biological phenomenon, like digestion, or photosynthesis, or mitosis, or meiosis, or any other biological phenomenon. I think we all really have conscious states. To remind everyone of the fact that I asked my readers to perform the small experiment of pinching the left forearm with the right hand to produce a small pain. The pain has a certain sort of qualitative feeling to it, and such qualitative feelings are typical of the various sorts of consciousness events that form the content of our waking and dreaming lives. Ellipsis. Such events are the data which a theory of consciousness is supposed to explain. In my account of consciousness, I start with the data. Dennett denies the existence of the data. To put it as clearly as I can, in his book, Consciousness Explained, Dennett denies the existence of consciousness. He says correctly that when I wrote my review, I took his book to be his definitive statement of his position on the Chinese room and did not consult his earlier works. In fact, I did not know that he had produced a total of 7 published attacks on this one short argument of mine until I saw his letter. He now claims to have refuted all 3 premises of the argument in 1987. Hey, that's when I was born. I'm old. But I have just reread the relevant chapter of his book and find he did nothing of the sort, nor did he even make a serious effort to attack the premises. Rather, he misstates my position as being about consciousness rather than about semantics. He thinks that I am only concerned to show that the man in the Chinese room does not consciously understand Chinese, but I am in fact showing that he does not understand Chinese at all, because the syntax of the program is not sufficient for the understanding of the semantics of a language, whether conscious or unconscious. Furthermore, he presupposes a kind of behaviorism. He assumes that a system that behaves as if it had mental states must have mental states. But that kind of behaviorism is precisely what is challenged by the argument. So I have to confess, I didn't find the weakness of this argument in his recent book is helped by his 1987 arguments. Okay. To perform her italics, the statement is quoted by Hardy, 1949, who adds, This does not imply that it may not be possible to construct electronic equipment which will think for itself, or in which, in biological terms, one could set up a conditioned reflex which would serve as a basis for learning. Whether this is possible in principle or not is a stimulating and exciting question, suggested by some of these recent developments, but it did not seem that the machines constructed or projected at the time had this property. Argument from continuity in the nervous system is certainly not a discrete state machine. A small error in the information about the size of a nervous impulse impinged on a neuron may make large differences to the size of the outgoing impulse. It may be argued that, this being so, one cannot expect to be able to mimic the behavior of the nervous system with a discrete state system. You'll have to forgive me if I'm mispronouncing some of these things, because, well, there's a lot of science talk in here. As interesting as this is, I'm going to just pause. I'm going to leave it here for a minute and let you pause it and read it. Because I'm really ready to get moving. And honestly, I can't take any more reading right now. I'm going to do the same with these. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. Huh. Very interesting. Hey, what's up, Tom? What does this do? Okay. So if Tom goes down there, he's stuck. But what happens? Alright, so I guess we'll send him down there. I bet the magnet can pick up Tom. We'll figure that out right now, actually. It can. So, let's put Tom down right there. He falls so nice and gingerly. So that looks like the last thing we need to do. So what's up here? So I need to get over there somehow. I suppose I can put Tom over there. Okay. Can't go myself. Okay. Oh. So I guess I'm supposed to jump around. Help me, Tom, help me. Oh, really? That's so annoying. Oh, okay. But there was nowhere for us to go up here, right? Basically, you need to drop Tom off up here. Can I, though? That's the real question. Doesn't appear so. But that doesn't mean that he can't activate this switch. Alright, he can't. So that should drop him, raise us up. Well, I got us through this door. Alright, I concede that I have done that. But why did I do that? I mean, I suppose I can drop Tom over there. But again, not sure why. Okay. Not sure what benefit that gives us. Maybe it's easier to reach. Okay, so we can come back this way. No, wait a minute. No, that's right. Sometimes the order that you have to do these big crazy puzzles in gets kind of confusing. Also, well, I'm just easily confused. Give me that. And you take them back. Okay. Seems to be having trouble. This would make a lot more sense if I could move this one. And I can jump over to Tom. Tom can jump over to here. So we need to get Tom here so he can cut that. This may work. Maybe. Let's switch back to you. Let's cut that. And that's going to be the most difficult part, isn't it? Just figuring out how to select him. So the trouble at this point is, where does he go? Because he clearly needs to go somewhere. Hang on a second. Maybe, just maybe, God, the brain power of these last couple of puzzles. And, it's definitely using a lot of my brain power. Okay, so he's up here now. So we can get these two things back. My goodness. I think we've done it. I think we've done it. We shall see. Overcomplicating things, as always. The hardest part for me is to say, hang on, that's too complicated. That doesn't make video game logic. Let's try it a different way.
Ava, you must learn to control him.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you, Ava. I am your friend.
Okay, so on that note, we're going to take a break right here. And we should be back pretty soon. But as always, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.